Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi and today we have NPC bikini athlete, personal trainer, fitness model and writer Sofia Rodriguez on the show. Welcome Sofia, how are you?
Hi, Miriam. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Are you most welcome? Let's dive straight into it. How did you get interested in health and fitness?
Ever since I can remember, I was always active in sports, soccer, track. I did competitive cheerleading. I even did, long distance running for a while. When I went to college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew what I was passionate about. I knew I wanted to help people through health and fitness and just make them, feel better about themselves, both inside and out. So I think it's when I discovered it.
Today you hold a master in clinical exercise physiology and a bachelor in kinesiology and psychology. How important is ongoing education for you?
I think it's really important. Things are forever changing. We're forever discovering new things. So I think it's really vital to keep up with the latest research, always stay up to date, whether that's, through the literature or through, viable sources or other experts as well.
Right. What about those who have not gone through technical training like yourself? How do you feel they should begin educating themselves around health and fitness?
Look to other experts in the field, researching, learning how, to research viable sources that are credible because, these days anybody can look out there for, anything. So making sure that it's reliable.
Besides your degrees, you also have a lot of practical training as you've been working with clients for over 7 years now.
Right.
What is the most surprising thing you've learned there in contrast to your quote-unquote traditional education?
Sometimes you learn things through your experience that you don't learn in school. Working with people has really opened up my eyes to different types of cultures. But I've learned that, you need to kind of mold to the person that you're working with and kind of meet them halfway. You can't always treat everybody the same. So having a very flexible, moldable personality is very important.
You also compete in the NPC and practice what you preach. When did you decide to compete? And if you had to point out a single area where you feel you've grown the most, what would it be?
I've wanted to compete since I was in college, but when you're in college, you have no time, no money. So when I graduated, I kind of researched it, looked into people in my area, started going to posing classes, and really just looked at things myself too, and really researched other people that I looked up to. So I started competing in April 2013. So this is my third season coming up. And what I've learned about myself is definitely how far I can take myself, mentally, physically, and the discipline that's involved. You can achieve anything you want if you actually put your mind to it.
I agree. You wrote to me that you were very timid and shy growing up, lacked confidence, and let people walk over you. Tell me a little bit about that time in your life.
I've always been an introvert. I still am to some extent, but I had no confidence in myself, and because of that, I did let people kind of take advantage of me. So that's been going on throughout my life, even into high school and college. So still kind of trying to battle that as well, but it's gotten better.
That self-doubt and uncertainty got reinforced as you went through an emotionally abusive relationship. How did you break free from that? And what advice would you give to those who recognize themselves as being in such a situation?
I think I was just naive and young. High school relationships, going into college, people change. So I think, if you're with somebody who doesn't allow you to be greater and a better you, I think you should just get rid of people like that, whether it's friends, or relationships. But basically I was with somebody who I went to college, they didn't. And I think they just didn't understand the lifestyle. So they got really kind of insecure about it, and they didn't, they would, not let me do what I wanted to do, even though it wasn't bad. So I think any advice I would give to somebody is definitely only keep people in your circle that are positive and they're going to uplift you.
Great advice. And learning to accept and love yourself both inside and out is one of the hardest things you've had to battle with. What has been the most difficult aspect of it, and how are you dealing with that today?
That's definitely the biggest struggle that I struggle with. I never had cancer before. I never lost 100 pounds like most people that have in their fitness journey. Mine's more so an internal struggle. So I'm still trying to, tackle this today, but Definitely, having internal strength is, just as important as the outside strength. So I think that this is what my duty is on this earth, is to really help people, battle that inner, believing in themselves.
You attribute a lot of your personal growth to fitness, and I loved how you wrote that you feel you've blossomed through it. What can you share around it?
I think fitness has just been a way for me to have an outsource, to be able to kind of, think and find myself. So that's why I want to kind of change the world through fitness. I want to help other people realize that physical strength is not, the only thing that we can battle with fitness. Is actually, believing in yourself and increasing your confidence and self-love through fitness. And I believe that through health and fitness, I have really helped, myself get through some of these battles.
I know you're a big believer in dreaming big and have the phrase strength with no limits as your motto. In closing, what would you say to those who doubt themselves and are afraid to dream big and hesitant to believe in themselves?
Strength with no limits is kind of something that is my baby, and I haven't really came out with it, but I've come up with it, just from what I've gone through. And that just means that strength is not only physical muscles on the outside, strength is on the inside as well. And so what I would say to other people is, in terms of dream big, is never take no for an answer. I can't tell you how many no's I've gotten in my life. If I would have accepted no's, I wouldn't be where I am. I would kind of just be in a little bubble. So always, always, always follow your passions, no matter what it is. And even if you fall down, keep going, because eventually you will get to where you want to be.
That's great. Sofia, where can people go to learn more about you and connect with you online?
My Instagram is at Sofitfia, Sofitfia. Same thing with Twitter. I have a Facebook fan page. It's facebook.com/Sofia Rodriguez Fitness. I also have a YouTube channel. So you can find me there.
Right. And I will also make sure to put your links below this video.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miriam.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else you would like to talk about today that you feel we've missed?
No, I think we covered it all.
Thank you so much for your time, Sofia. This has been great.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi. For more inspiration, check out our website at realtalkrealwomen.com.